Shaz 1122 here, and this reading is for the Tauruses out there for June 1st through June 7th. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, we have Jupiter return benefits. This is a beautiful energy to be in, Taurus, because the Jupiter return happens once every 13 years, and I experienced my Jupiter return and I completely blew it. But Jupiter returns is like when everything works in your favor. So I feel this is during a time where everything is working in your favor, but I will say that make sure you don't go beyond your means. That's one lesson I learned during my Jupiter return when Jupiter was in Leo. I didn't even know astrology at the time. That was like the luckiest year of my life, y'all. Like, I had my car, the person I wanted to be with, I had credit cards, I had everything. And then when Jupiter moved into Virgo, car broke, relationship was done. You know, so that's what I mean by this. So if you have a lot of great things happening to you, Taurus, like, make sure you save some of that. Maybe for a rainy day. You never know, because these benefits are coming for all your hard work, but it don't mean that it will kind of last. So think about later. We have the first house, the body. I feel some of you guys could be really focusing more about your health. Maybe that's the benefit. Some of you working out, you're very happy at the results you're getting. You're feeling better about yourself. Maybe you realize you don't have the greatest eating habits, or you haven't really been taking care of yourself like you should, and now you're really seeing the benefit in really truly taking care of the body, the first house. And we have solar eclipse revolution. Yeah, you guys are really making overall life changes, I feel. Some of you could be getting makeovers, changing how you look, changing your style, changing. Some of you may be cutting your hair to short. Some people may have short hair and they're growing it to long hair. I really feel that some of you guys are really ready to switch up your usual routine here. And I feel some of you guys are starting to see great benefits from it. Maybe at first it was hard to incorporate all these new habits, but I feel like you feel like it's worth it. I feel like you feel like that sounds funny. But let's go into the clarifiers here. Let's see. Jupiter return benefits. We have the Tower. So, what I see here with this Tower, I feel this is you guys reflecting on having a connection with the universe during this time. I feel this is you guys watching the world. I don't really feel that this is you. I feel that you're more thankful. Like, wow, you're watching people walk up to buildings and it's lightning and people destroying stuff, but I feel that you guys are safe. And you're really realizing the blessings that you have. Like, wow, I could be out there losing my stuff and having my home burn or my business burn. Like, I'm so thankful that I took this path. I'm telling you, y'all, I am so glad that I awakened. I took it when it was in 2017, man, because if I was awakening during this time, my heart goes out to those 3D people, because they don't even know what's going on. Can you imagine if you was in 3D, right? Like, let's take our spiritual awareness out of it, right? Just for a second. Let's say we were back in the 3D. Can you imagine how terrified you would be right along with them? The only reason why we're not is because we understand. But watching a whole bunch of people have no clue, they had the virus, then the world is breaking out, there's fires, there's this, like, it looks like the world is legit ending to 3D people, and I don't blame them. However, I feel you're looking at these towers that are blowing up and realizing the beauty in it. This structure is like old. And that's what it is in the world. It was time for change. So you're also looking at this revolution that's taking place. And I feel like you're also looking at also the totality of it, the lives that the people that may be hurt with the body. It's kind of like bittersweet, but you also see the benefits that these structures had to fall so we can build anew. There is no more the normal, because the normal wasn't working. It's time that we tear down what was considered quote unquote normal. Let's see. Oh, there's a tower here. We have the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, you may be watching the news or social media and you're seeing I'm not trying to laugh, but this is what really people look like right now. Like tiptoeing, stealing. That's exactly what's going on right now. But you're also looking at those people like, do you understand the benefit by you stealing, that you're bringing that same energy back to your house to blow your own stuff up? I feel that you guys are really looking at the world like, thank goodness I'm protected. Thank goodness all the times I done cried, I done whined. You know what? I see why I am here where I am, because I am not out there with people stealing and people just blowing stuff up and not working for their own stuff. I feel, Taurus, you're very upset about that. It's like, how are you going to go out there and just cause so much terror? Like, do you understand what you put out there comes back to you? So some of you guys are really looking at the benefits of the situation like, wow, you guys don't really know what you're doing. You're bringing this tower energy by you stealing. So some of you guys feel in disbelief at how the world is going mad right now. But you know we can't avoid this. Like, we can't. It's been so much repressed anger and sadness and pain and injustice that it's going to come out eventually in a violent way. It's been built up for hundreds and eons. You know, I don't even know how many years or a span of time. We have the Page of Cups. So I feel that you guys are really kind of focusing on yourself, really. And I also feel like you guys are keeping it light with people with this Page of Cups, because you're not really trying to be around too many people, soak up too many energies, but you're kind of like Page of Cups, like, hey, how are you? How you doing? But it's really like staying out the way. You don't want to be involved in what's going on. You're kind of like a spectator in this, and you're kind of more working on yourself and make sure that you have everything you need, and also still doing your purpose too. Let's see, first house body. We have Temperance. I feel that you guys working out and getting out in nature and eating better and everything is also helping your emotions as well. Maybe some of you realize by changing your diet, you start to feel better, sleep better. Maybe some of you also start drinking more water. That's what I got to do. Maybe some of you guys have been noticing the real importance of being around water, because that's one thing about Temperance. She's around a lot of water. You could be sitting by lakes, oceans, streams. You could be going swimming as well. I feel that you're really working on staying hydrated so you're not feeling sluggish and tired. Let's see, Temperance. Yeah, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel that you guys are also wanting to give back to your community, specifically where you are. Maybe you're getting involved in causes. Maybe you were out there walking with the protesters even just to show support. But when things got crazy, maybe you left and was like, okay, well, it's my time to go, but I'm still going to show support for my people. Some of you may start shopping more at small businesses as you watch what's going on, after realizing how major retails have been getting a lot of money over the past few months, and I feel you guys may want to spread the wealth to your community. Sorry guys, I had to take a drink of water. Let's see why the Ten of Pentacles is here. We have the Queen of Rods. And what's beautiful about this, you're feeling way more confident about yourself. This is what I was saying with the first house, with the body. You guys were feeling kind of not the best about yourself, maybe. And since, like I said, eating habits, you're ready to take on the world now. It's like you got the energy. You're ready to take action to really make a difference too. And even in small ways that you can. So let's see why solar eclipse revolution is here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys are really, some of you are thinking about moving to, changing communities as well, starting over. Maybe it's been getting kind of crazy where you are, and it's kind of like, okay, maybe it's time to move. Like, I did all I can in my community, and maybe it's getting kind of close and you're concerned about your family, how things will play out. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about moving to the mountains or somewhere in a cabin. Moving far away, because I just see an older man and a lot of space and a lot of land. So some of you are taking this opportunity to really change your community. Maybe some of you may want to get a farm. That's random too. I don't know why that popped in my head. Usually I don't pick up on farms, but somebody could be thinking about that. Like having chickens and building a whole, like, how can I explain? Like a ranch. Maybe some of you want to buy horses and to just live life away, but also still produce as well. Still be a part of a community, but maybe not a major metropolitan area. There you go. Some of you who are living there in a major metropolitan area may be trying to move to the suburbs or more of a rural area because you're concerned about maybe your business and things that's going on, which I don't blame y'all. I don't. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are wanting a brand new start. I feel that, Taurus, what's going on in the world caused you to also get a push on what you want to do. Like, maybe you didn't know where you wanted to move to, or maybe you was thinking about moving, but nothing really happened to kind of really give you that extra push. And what's going on in the world could be like, okay, that's my signal. It's time for me to take this wand and start a brand new community for myself, move my family away. Like I said, some people could get like a farm or a cabin and just live more of a quieter life. Because it's very taxing. For some Tauruses, it's very taxing because you guys live in a city or near a city, and energetically it's really taking a toll on you. And you may not realize that. Maybe this week you do, with everything that's going on. It's kind of like vibrationally you're growing out of that space. So you're now looking for a space that feels more in alignment to who you are now. Let's see, Ace of... With the Seven of Cups, some of you guys don't even know where to begin because you guys are not just trying to move anywhere. So I feel this is a lot of options. You're not very clear right now, but I feel that this is just a lot of ideas. You're just making sure you pick the best cup. I'm sure, Taurus, you're going to make the best decision. So I'm not even stressed out about this Seven of Cups and this confusion here. I just see it as a lot of options. You know, what can I do? Do I want to move to the suburbs? Do I want to move to the mountains? Do I want to have a farm? Do I have a ranch? Do I want to have a cabin? Like, that's like a Seven of Cups when you have a lot of options like that. Okay, let's see the final message for Taurus. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You know what's interesting about this? Cancer is the home. And I was talking about Taurus is moving. This may be an issue that reaches resolution. We got resolution and revolution. So this situation that's going on in the world may have also brought you a lot of clarity on where you really want to lay your roots, where you really want to be. Are you living in a space that's energetically aligned to you at the current moment? And if you're not, you're thinking about ways how to change that. We have don't let pride get in your way. I feel with some Tauruses, you guys may not really want to let go of certain things. I don't really see it as ego. I just really see it as you wanting something. Maybe some of you guys aren't really thrilled that things have come to this, and maybe you have to move and you wasn't really trying to, but with don't let pride get in your way, I just really feel that just giving the universe more leeway and not having too much of a strict plan of what you want to do, because the universe may have even more in store for you, but if you limit your options, they can't give it to you. It's one of those type of things. To be open-minded during the process. We have the end of a tough cycle. Approaches full moon in Capricorn. So I feel that for Tauruses, this has also really helped you realize, where do you want to be? Is where you live where you want to be? Is this where you want to start a family? Is this where you truly feel that energetically you can thrive? That's really what I see. But otherwise than that, Taurus, this is a pretty wonderful reading. So I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.